Hey besties, Happy New Year. Pause for a second and really hear this. What you're about to watch isn't a rumor breakdown, it isn't fanfiction, and it isn't wild shipping. It's a pattern. And once you notice it, it's very hard to ignore. Leeminho didn't post a hinting caption, didn't drop a coded interview, and didn't make any official statement. But at one wedding, standing beside one woman, he might have communicated everything without opening his mouth. If you think this is just another actor goes to a friend's wedding story, stay with me. Because what made fans stop scrolling wasn't that he attended, it was who he walked in with, and just as loudly who he did not bring. By the end, you'll decide for yourself whether Lee Min-ho quietly showed the woman he trusts, values, and maybe sees as his life partner. In Korean entertainment, weddings aren't casual weekend events. They're quiet stages, unofficial press conferences without the press. Shin Min-ah and Kim Woo-bin's wedding wasn't just a pretty ceremony, it was a gathering of top-tier actors, actresses, and directors, people who fully understand what it means to appear next to someone in that space. That's why every entrance was observed, every seat checked, every pairing analyzed. And then, the detail that made timelines go still, Lee Min-ho arrived with Ko Sang-hee. Not with a manager, not with a team, not surrounded by friends, just her. Celebrities always have options. They can go alone, hide behind staff, or show up in a big, noisy group. Choosing one woman for a private, high-profile wedding is not an accident. This isn't just about romance, it's about trust. Ko Sang-hee isn't just a colleague. She's someone who has survived public love, public heartbreak, and public judgment. You don't casually stand beside a woman like that unless you feel safe in her presence. And he didn't rotate companions, keep her at arm's length, or create confusion. He walked, sat, and interacted with one person over and over. In an industry that often thrives on mixed signals, that steady consistency looked a lot like deliberate clarity. The cameras captured an ease that spoke for them, relaxed body language, natural distance, no stiffness, no forced look-at-us energy. That kind of comfort doesn't grow overnight. It comes from deep understanding. Ko Sang-hee is not someone you throw into a publicity game. If Lee Min-ho wanted zero talk, he would have gone alone. If he wanted distraction, he had plenty of options. Instead, he showed up with the one woman who makes people think, not just gossip. That's what strategic silence looks like. Men who are lost create noise. Men who feel settled move quietly. They stop explaining, stop defending, and simply choose. That is what this moment resembled, not a big reveal, but a calm positioning. Intent is something you feel, not something you read in a press release. The timing, the event, the companion. A wedding about long-term love, loyalty through illness and time, and he appears with her and only her. This isn't a confirmed marriage, and it's not an official relationship announcement. It's something softer but powerful, choice. And sometimes, choice is the loudest confession there is. Lee Min-ho never said, "I love Ko Sang-hee." He didn't have to. He stood beside her when it meant something, chose her when no one demanded a choice, walked into a room full of eyes and didn't flinch. Maybe that wasn't a message for the media at all, but for himself, and for anyone who knows how to read silence and felt that subtle shift right along with him.